Well, welcome. Thank you for joining me. A progressive flow today. So we're going to build. We'll start just foundational. We'll get good and warmed up, and then we're going to start adding on to those sun salutations and build them into a little bit more. So this is going to be a heat producer. So that's a beautiful thing because it's cold. But if it gets to be overwhelming or whatever, if you need to stop, please do. Anytime you need to grab a drink of water, please do. You can always opt out of any of the chaturangas or push-ups that you want to. So if that's just a little extra, you don't need to do it. This is all about taking care of yourself, trying something a little different, a little new. So if we haven't done the progressive together, it's actually great because we get to revisit poses, we get to fine tune them, you get to feel what your body feels like the second and third time we come back to it, and your body's like, I remember this place. So I love it. It's fun. It's challenging. And all the good stuff. All right, a seated position, and let's get warm. Roll those shoulders up and back and let your shoulders slide down and away. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, do that again. Let that tension go. It's a great way to let go of tension and tightness that we hold in our neck and our shoulders. And then just gently let those shoulders slide down and away. Now let's isolate left shoulder. Lift it high. Roll it back and gently let it slide down and away. Now do that on the right. Lift it high. Roll it back and gently let it slide down and away. Again, both. Take them up, roll them back, and gently let those shoulders slide down and away. Just take a second, sit up nice and tall, rest your hands comfortably. Close your eyes. If it feels good to you, turn your palms to face the sky. Index finger and thumb can gently touch, otherwise just relax your hands however you wish. Focus on your breaths. If you're feeling a little overwhelmed and you need to make a few of those exhales really audible, make them. This is a chance to check in, kind of decompress a little bit, give yourself an opportunity to truly, truly just be right here on your mat. Letting go of egos, letting go of to-do lists. We're just going to flow, and we're going to let our practice be whatever it's going to be today. Let's turn the palms to the shins, just below the knees. Take a big breath in, press the chest forward, arch your back, lift your gaze. Warping up through the spine. Exhale, hollow the tummy and chest, press it back to cat, tuck your chin. Inhale, press it through, arch your back, lift your gaze. And exhale, hollow. One more each direction. Press it through, arch your back, lift your gaze. And exhale, hollow. And inhale it up nice and tall, reach it high. And exhale, release that right hand down, left arm up and over. We're going to sway side to side twice each direction. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, other side. So like I said, it's going to be a little quicker pace today. If you need to slow it down, you slow it down. Inhale, reach it up. One more time, each direction. Checking in, getting that lateral movement, that beautiful stretch through the ribs and the waist. Inhale it up. And one more time, we take it to the left. Inhale, both arms come up, reach it high. Cactus arms, turn your palms to face front, pull those elbows back and down, open your chest, squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale, reach it up. And let's do that again. Exhale, pull it down. Inhale, reach it up. And as you exhale, turn to the left. Right hand to the top of the thigh, left hand behind you, sit up as tall as you can. Right shoulder presses down and away. And we turn, looking out over that back shoulder. Little tuck of your chin. Down towards that left collarbone. I am feeling all the things today. We're going to get lots done today. We're going to work through letting go of tension and tightness, stretching out anything that might be a little more tight than others. Inhale it back to center, reach it high. And as you exhale, we turn to the right, left hand to the top of the thigh, right arm behind, sit up as tall as you can. Turn and look out over that back shoulder. Press your left shoulder down and away and a little tuck of your chin down towards your right collarbone. Hopefully the quickest hour of your day. And we'll get all the right spots. Have a little fun. Find a little smile on your face. Inhale, reach it high, turn it back to face front. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward, core strong. If you need to walk your hands out, walk them out. Otherwise, hinge it forward, let your arms be heavy, and let your upper body be heavy. Hips, inner thigh, lower back. Let yourself melt. Inhale, circle your hands back by your hips. Big circle of those arms up and overhead. Reach it high. And exhale, release your arms down by your sides. Press your palms down towards the ground. And lean your head to the right. Right ear over the right shoulder. Press your left palm down towards the ground. Just waking up the body, letting it know, hey, it's time to move, time to work. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and then gently lean your head to the left. Left ear over the left shoulder. Right palm presses down towards the ground. Inhale it back to center. Rock it back, switch so your other leg is in front. Bring the hands to the shins just below the knees. Take a big breath in. Press the chest forward, arch your back, lift your gaze. Seated cat and cow. Let's do 2 more each direction. So we're going to come into our cat. And then we're going to do 2 more. Cow and cat. Press it through, arch your back, lift your gaze. Seated cow. And exhale, hollow. Seated cat. Just promoting that independent movement of your vertebra. 1 more each way. Hopefully feeling a little bit looser than it did the last time we did this. On the other side. Once more to cat. And inhale it up nice and tall. Reach it high. We sway twice each direction. Let's go left first. Up and over. Inhale, reach it high. And then other side. Take it up and over. 1 more each direction. Slow and steady. Once more, we take it to the right. And inhale it up nice and tall. Both arms reach. And as you exhale, turn to the right. Left hand to the top of the thigh. Right hand behind you. Sit up as tall as you can. Turn and look out over that back shoulder. Press your left shoulder down and away. And just a little tuck of your chin down towards that right collarbone. And breathe. Slow, steady breaths. Inhale, reach it high, turn it back to face front, and let's turn it in the other way. Turning to the left, right hand to the top of the thigh, left hand behind you, sit up as tall as you can, press that right shoulder down and away, and turn and look out over your left shoulder. Little tuck of your chin as that right shoulder presses down. Inhale, reach it high, turn it back to face front. Cactus arms, pull those elbows back and down. Let's do 2 of them. Squeeze those shoulder blades, open your chest. Inhale, reach it up. So good to activate through that upper back. Great postural correction exercise. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward again. If you need to walk your hands forward, walk them. Otherwise, hinging, adding that extra little weight. Hands to the floor, forehead towards the mat. And just breathe. Inhale, circle the hands back by your hips. Big circle of those arms up and overhead. Reach it high. And exhale, let those arms float down by your sides. Press your palms down towards the ground. Keep that length in the spine and just gently tip your chin towards the chest. Just a nice stretch all the way down your back. This time we roll the head to the right. Right ear over the right shoulder. We turn our face towards front and press that left palm down. Working to let go of tension we're holding in the neck and in the shoulder. Gently roll it back, chin to chest. Keeping those shoulders rolled back, spine tall. And we roll it to the left ear over the left shoulder, and you press that right palm down towards the ground. Soften your eyes, relax your jaw. Once again, chin to chest. And inhale, head up nice and tall. Let's turn and come up onto all fours. To tabletop, hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width, core's nice and strong. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, draw your right shoulder towards your right hip. Look just out beyond your right pinky, creating that crescent shape with your spine. Being mindful, keeping that belly button drawn in and up. And we just want to activate those obliques down that right side, stretching down the left side. Inhale it back to center. And then exhale, let's go left side. Drawing that left shoulder towards your left hip. Gazing out just beyond that left pinky. Activating those obliques, keeping that belly button drawn in and up. Don't relax your tummy. Stay engaged. Inhale it back to center. Now just move at the pace of your breath. Exhale, right shoulder, right hip. Gazing out over that right pinky. And we inhale it back to center. Keeping that core strong, we take it to the left. Left shoulder, left hip. Look out just beyond that left pinky. And inhale it back to center one more time each side, just like we're wagging our tail. Just a slow, steady wag, and inhale it back to center. And we take it to the left. And inhale it back to center. Tuck your toes, lift your knees just an inch off of the mat. Let those heels press towards the ground, stretching through the arches of the feet, the toes. Little core strengthener, a little shoulder strengthener. As you exhale, extend those legs, shift your weight back towards your heels. Inhaling it back to that hovering tabletop. And exhale, press it back to down dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale it to that hovering tabletop. And exhale, extend those legs, shift your weight back towards your heels. Once more, inhale it to that hovering tabletop. And exhaling, extend those legs, lift your sit bones high, let your heels just gently sink and hold here for a moment. A little narrower than your traditional down dog here, so hands and feet are going to be a little closer. Go ahead and just sway your hips side to side. Don't worry about it. If you need to adjust, go for it. But if it feels good, just keep that closer stance with the hands and the feet and sway your hips. Checking in. Coming back to center. Inhale it back to that hovering tabletop. Release your knees to the mat. Untuck your toes. Sit your sit bones back towards your heels. Walk your hands towards the top of the mat to child's pose. Arms extended out nice and long. Spread your fingers wide. Feel that stretch through the side body. You might notice your shins. You might notice the tops of your feet, your quadriceps, your glutes, your shoulders, your arms. So just checking in. Again, always moving mindfully. And if there's something that's telling you to get out of the pose, listen to it. Extend it out nice and long. We inhale it up to a modified high plank. Shoulders right over the fingertips. And then exhale, press it right back to child's pose. Glue your hands. Inhale it back to that modified plank, just warming up the hips and the shoulders. And exhale, press it back to child's pose. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling it back up to that modified plank. And exhale back to child's pose. Inhale it up to that modified plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. And just gently alternate bending knees. Working it out, walking it out. checking in. As you exhale, let both heels gently sink. Taking the gaze between your hands and walk your feet in to forward fold. Relaxing the weight of the upper body down. Feeling that great stretch to the backs of the legs, down the spine. Bring the hands to the elbows, hold on, and gently sway side to side. Coming back to center. Relax your arms and slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. As you reach the top, a good shoulder roll up and back. And let your shoulders slide down and away. Do that again. Big shoulder roll. Take it up and back. And let those shoulders slide down and away. Feet are hip width apart. We stand tall and breathe. Let's take that right arm up and back. Just a big circle with the arm. And let it come down by your side. Left arm. Lift it up. Roll it back. Just make it as big as you can. And back down. Let's do that one more time, each direction. Breathe, or each side, I should say, because we're going to switch directions in just a minute. Left side, take it up and around, and down by your side. Now reverse that. Take it back. Big circle back and up and overhead, and down in front. Left side, take it back. Take it up and around in front. One more time, each arm, back to front. Breathe. So just promoting that range of motion in the shoulder joint, that ball and socket joint, that freedom of movement, hopefully. Let's take both arms up and back. Big circle. And then one more back to front. Up and over. And pull those hands to heart center. We stand tall in mountain. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, take a giant step back with your left foot. Back knee down if you like. We circle those arms up and overhead to our crescent lunge. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend, right leg high. Sweep that right foot through. Left foot steps in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And pull those hands to heart center. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, giant step back with your right foot. Back knee down if you like. Big circle of those arms back and up and overhead to your crescent lunge. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Circle the arms to the back. Hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. And extend, left leg high. And exhale, sweep that left foot through. Right foot steps in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And exhale, pull those hands to heart center, building on. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, swan dive, forward folds. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, giant step back with your left foot. Circle those arms back and up and overhead to your crescent lunge. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Pull the hands to heart center, we turn and place that left elbow to the right knee. Press against the knee and work to bring your hands towards heart center. Breathe. We turn it back to face front. Extend those arms overhead. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Right leg high. Exhale and sweep that right foot through. Left foot steps in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And exhale, pull those hands to heart center. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, swan dive. Forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, giant step back with your right foot. Back knee to the mat if you like. Circle those arms up and overhead. Crescent lunge. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink, stay low. Pull the hands to heart center. We turn and place that right elbow to the left knee. Pressing against the knee and working to bring the hands towards heart center. Breathe. We turn it back to face front. Extend those arms overhead. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. And extend left leg high. Sweeping that left foot through. Right foot steps in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And pull those hands to heart center. Adding on again. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, swan dive. Forward fold. Inhale up to monkey. Exhale down, giant step back with your left foot. Back knee down or off. Arms circle up and overhead to your crescent lunge. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. Exhale and sink. Hands to heart center, we turn. Left elbow to the right knee. Press against the knee. Breathe. We turn it back to face front. Extending those arms up and overhead. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. And extend right leg high. As you exhale, sweep that right foot through. Back heel to the mat. Windmill your arms up to warrior two. Inhale, straightening that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Windmill those hands down on either side of your foot. Come onto the ball, the back foot, sweep it back. Extend, right leg high. Exhale, sweep that right foot back through. Left foot steps in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And pull the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, swan dive. Forward folds. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, giant step back with your right foot. Back knee can come down if you like. Otherwise, knee is off. Arms come overhead. Crescent lunge. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Hands to heart center, we turn. Right elbow to the left knee. Press against the knee. And work to bring those hands towards heart center. Breathe. We turn it back to face front. Extend those arms overhead. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. And extend. Left leg high. Exhale and sweep that left foot through. Back heel to the mat. Windmill your arms up to warrior two. Opening the pelvis to the side. Arms extended out to a T. Shoulders soft. Find your breath. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Windmill those arms down, hand on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. And extend, left leg high. And exhale, sweep that left foot back through. Right foot steps in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And pull those hands to heart center. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Heart rate might be going up a little bit. That's okay. Inhale it up to monkey. And exhale down. Step a giant step back with that left foot. Circle those arms back and up and overhead. Just listen to your body. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink hands to heart center. Return and place that left elbow to the right knee. Pressing against the knee. How you doing? Find your breath. We turn it back to face front. Extend those arms overhead. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg high. Exhale and sweep that right foot back through. Back heel to the mat. Windmill your arms up. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Open the pelvis to the side. Reach it out over those right toes. When you can't reach anymore, right arm down, left arm high. Reach it up. Lengthen and extend. Breathe. As you exhale, release that left hand down, one hand on either side of your foot. Front knee bends, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg high. And exhale, sweep that right foot back through. Step your left foot in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And pull those hands to heart center. If you're like, wow, my quads and my hips, I feel this. Yes. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. And exhale down. Take a giant step back with your right foot. Back knee down if you like. Arms circle up and overhead to your crescent lunge. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Pull those hands to heart center. We turn and place that right elbow to the left knee, pressing against your knee. Working to bring those hands towards heart center, getting a lot of work for those glutes, particularly that gluteus medius. Good stuff. Turning back to face front. Extend those arms overhead. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg high. Exhale and sweep that left foot back through. Back heel to the mat. Windmill your arms up to warrior two. Again, pelvis opens to the side. Tummy and chest to the side. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. We straighten that front leg. Open the pelvis to the side. Reach it out over those left toes. When you can't reach anymore, left arm down. Right arm high, triangle. Breathe. Slow your breath. Reach out of that top shoulder up to the tips of the fingers. As you exhale, release that right hand down, hand on either side of your foot. Front knee bends, back heel comes off the mat. We lift those hips, sweep it back, and extend. Left leg high. As you exhale, sweep that left foot back through. Right foot steps in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And pull those hands to heart center. How you doing? Grab a drink if you need one. Continuing on with that progression if you're ready. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, swan dive. Forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, giant step back with your left foot. Circle those arms back and up and overhead. Anytime you want to bring that back knee down, yes, you can. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink, stay low. Pull the hands to heart center, turn. Place that left elbow to the right knee. Press against your knee. Breathe, little balance, little flexibility, little isometric hold for those legs. We turn it back to face front. Extend those arms overhead. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Right leg high. Exhale and sweep that right foot back through. Back heel to the mat. Windmill your arms up to warrior two. Inhale, straightening that front leg a little. And exhale, sink, solid and strong. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Open the pelvis to the side. Reach it out over those right toes. When you can't reach anymore, right arm down, left arm high, core strong. Breathe. As you exhale, release that left hand down. Place your hand along the inside of your right foot. Adjust your feet if you need to. Rotate and reach. Right arm high. Revolve, triangle. How's your breath? Feel that extension. Feel that space in the shoulder joints. Gently release that right hand down. Front knee bends, back heel off the mat. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Right leg high. Exhale, sweep that right foot through. Left foot steps in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And gently pull those hands to heart center. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Definitely feeling those hips, guys. Inhale it up to monkey. Exhale down, giant step back with that right foot. Circle those arms up and overhead to our crescent lunge. A lot of times we need strength in those hips. This is what we're doing. We're building it. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Pull the hands to heart center. We turn and place that right elbow to the left knee. You feeling that glute med yet? I am. Breathe. I hope you are. In all the right ways. Turning back to face front. Extend those arms overhead. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Left leg high. Exhale and sweep that left foot through. Back heel to the mat. Windmill your arms up to warrior two. Shoulders are soft. Core is strong. That left knee's rolled open. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Open the pelvis out to the side. Reach it out over those left toes. When you can't reach anymore, left arm down. Right arm high. Back to our triangle. Working to stack the shoulders, to stack the pelvis, to lengthen and reach out of those right fingertips. As you exhale, release that right hand down. Place your hand along the inside of your left foot. Adjust your feet if you need to. Rotate and reach. Left arm high. How high can you reach? How far can you twist? Can you feel that length in your spine? Where do you feel the stretch? Where do you feel the work? Slowly release that left hand down. Hand on either side of your foot. Front knee bends. Back heel lifts. We sweep it back and extend. Left leg high. And sweep that left foot back through. Right foot steps in to forward fold. You got one more progression. Inhale it up to monkey. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And pull those hands to heart center. Just one more. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, swan dive. Forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Big step back with that left foot. Circle those arms back and up and overhead. Crescent lunge. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Hands to heart center, we turn. Left elbow to the right knee. Press against that knee. Looking up over that right elbow. Breathe. We turn it back to face front. Extend those arms overhead. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Right leg high. Exhale and sweep that right foot back through. Back heel to the mat. Windmill your arms up to warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Open the pelvis to the side. Tummy and chest to the side. Reach it out over those right toes. When you can't reach anymore, right arm down, left arm high. Breathe. Find that extension. Feel that reach. As you exhale, release that left hand down. Place your hand along the inside of your right foot. Adjust your feet if you need to. Rotate and reach. Right arm high. Breathe. As you exhale, release that right hand down. Front knee bends. Back heel comes off the mat. Let's shift both hands to the inside. Working our way to lizard pose. You can stay here. If you want to bring that back knee down at any point, you're welcome to. If you want to come down onto your left forearm and or your right. Breathe. So again, anytime, you can bring that back knee down if you'd like. A little variation, you can let that right hip, right knee roll open if you want to. Otherwise, keep the sole of the foot down. If you let that knee roll open, roll it back in before you come back up to your palms. Hand on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Right leg high. Exhale and sweep that right foot through. Left foot steps in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And pull those hands to heart center. One more time through on the other side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, swan dive. Forward folds. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, take a big step back with your right foot. Circle the arms back and up and overhead to your crescent lunge. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Stay low. Pull the hands to heart center. Turn. Place that right elbow to the left knee. Press against your knee and work to bring your hands towards heart center. Breathe. Our progressive flow is a great way to get that heart rate up just a little bit. Inhaling it back to center. Extend those arms. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg high. Exhale and sweep that left foot back through. Back heel to the mat. Windmill your arms up to warrior two. Arms extended out to a T. Gazing out towards those left fingertips. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Open the pelvis to the side. Reach it out. Release that left arm down, right arm high to triangle. Feel that extension, lift, reach. Be mindful of where that right arm is. There's this tendency to kind of let it be heavy and fall to the back. Reach it up. Core strong. As you exhale, release that right hand down. Place your hand along the inside of your left foot. Adjust your feet if you need to. Rotate and reach. Revolve crescent. Revolve triangle. Reach as high up as you can. Find that breath. Slow it down. As you exhale, release that left hand down. One hand on either side of your foot. Front knee bends. Back heel comes off the mat. We shift both hands to the inside of your foot. If you need to bring that right knee down to the mat, please do. If it feels right to you, come down onto your right forearm and or your left. You can let that left knee roll open if that feels good to you. We have done a ton of work already for those glute meds and those hips. So be nice. Breathe. Coming back up to the palms of the hands. Make sure that knee's pulled back in. Hand on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg high. Exhale, sweep that left foot back through. Right foot steps in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And pull those hands to heart center. Nice work. That was a lot of work. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bend that right elbow, hand behind your head, left hand to the elbow, and just gently press. Shift your weight to your left foot, right foot crosses behind the left. Bring your ankles just as tightly together as you can, and lean to the left. Stretching all the way down that right side. Find your breath. Body should be good and warm. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Extend both arms to the sky. Swan dive down to forward fold. And just feel that stretch in the IT band, outer hips, glute med. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk your hands to the left. As far as you can walk your hands. And let your head be heavy. Lifting slightly, walk it through center and then over to the right, just as far as you can walk them, and let your nose come towards your knees. Walking it back through center. And ever so slowly ragdoll your way back up. At the top, give those shoulders a good roll. Up and back, and let your shoulders slide down and away. Step that right foot out from behind the left. Reach it high. Bend that left elbow, hand behind your head, right hand to the elbow, and just gently press. We shift our weight to our right foot, left foot crosses behind. Bring those ankles just as tightly together as you can get them. A gentle press of that elbow, chin off the chest, and then a slow, steady lean to the right, if that feels okay to you. So good. Core strong, inner thighs squeezing. Just breathe. Inhaling it back up nice and tall. Release your hands, extend those arms, and swan dive down to forward fold. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands to the right, as far as you can walk them, and draw your nose towards your knee. And just breathe. Coming back through center, and then over to the left. Just walk it over as far as you can, draw your nose towards your knees. Coming back through center, and ever so slowly ragdoll your way up. A good shoulder roll at the top, and let those shoulders slide down and away. Stepping that left foot out from behind the right, step to the far left side of your mat, far right side of your mat. So your feet are wider than your hips, about the width of the mat, toes are slightly turned open. Roll those shoulders up and back, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Bring your palms to touch as best you can. Roll those shoulders back, core strong. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, arch it back. Reach your knuckles towards the ground. Lift your gaze. Opening up through the belly, through the chest. Strong through your core, through those glutes. Inhaling it back up nice and tall. We tuck the chin towards the chest. And if you wish, roll it down or hinge it down. We just look down towards the ground, slow and steady rolling or hinging, coming all the way over. Hands are resting on the small of the back. Let your shoulders be heavy. Let your head be heavy. We do our best to keep our palms touching. If they need to separate, that is absolutely fine. Roll those shoulders up and back. Lift your hands towards the sky. Breathe. Now go ahead and let your palms separate, but keep those fingers interlaced and just let your arms be heavy. A little tug of your chin up towards your chest and a little shift of your weight forward into your toes. Slowly bringing the hands to the small of the back. Either rolling it up or hinging it back up, core strong. Rolling it up if you are taking care of your lower back. Hinging it up if you're looking for a little strength in those glutes and lower back. One more time as you exhale, arch it back. Reach your knuckles towards the ground. Open your chest. Gaze up. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Release your hands. Roll those shoulders up and back. Just let those arms be heavy. Heel toe your feet in intentionally, turning them in. Heels in. Feet parallel. Roll those shoulders up and back. Bring your hands to heart center. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right big toe just barely touches the mat, and we roll that right knee open. Sole of the foot along the inner ankle of that left leg. Now you can stay right here. If you would like a little support, you can use the wall, a counter, anything you like. Our tree pose. You can stay right here or start to slide that right foot up along the inside of the leg, above or below the knee. Breathe. The biggest things we want is success and to feel balanced. So we have that weight, the majority of our weight on that left foot. And we feel solid through the sole of that left foot. Interlace your fingers, press your palms out and up. Soften your shoulders. Strong through the core. Those core muscles, your center, your beginning of where your balance begins and extends down towards the ground and up towards the sky. That solid center, that strong foundation. Slowly bring your hands back down to heart center. We draw that right knee forward and release your foot, lifting that knee to 90 degrees. It can be lower, but 90 degrees, no higher. Just that thigh parallel to the ground, and flex your foot. Gently press that right heel straight down towards the ground. Toes are still lifted. Our weight remains on that left foot. We bend that left knee, left hand to the top of the thigh. Right fingertips reach down towards your right toes. A nice hamstring stretch. Our pelvis is square. Our spine is long. Our core is strong. Breathe. We're going to extend that right arm out. We stand, keep that right heel kicked out, big circle of that right arm all the way around behind, and then sit back into that left leg, reaching down towards your toes. Let's do that 2 more times. Circle that right arm up, around behind, that right heel still kicked out just slightly, and then bend that left knee as you sink back to that hamstring stretch. 1 more time. Circle it up, around behind, and sit. Hold that stretch. Breathe. Inhale, reach it out. This time as that arm circles around, pull your foot back in. Arm circles all the way around behind. Hands come to heart center. And we shift our weight to our right leg. That right sole of the foot rooted into the earth. Left big toe barely touching along the inside of that right foot. And we roll that left knee open to our tree pose. Now you can keep that big toe resting just barely against the mat, sole of the foot along the inside of your ankle, or you can slide that left foot up along the inside of your leg, above or below your knee. Core strong, chest tall. Breathe. Again, we want to find success. We want to feel balanced. Practice may not make it perfect, but we find progress. We interlace our fingers and press our palms out and up. That's what we're looking for, is progress, right? Perfection, what is that anyway? We want progress, and we want to feel solid and strong, healthy and mindful. That's always the goal. Letting go of tension and tightness, letting go of stress, efficient and effective ways of lessening the cortisol levels in our body, and to help us feel strong. Breathe. Slowly pull those hands back to heart center, drawing that left knee forward. Release your foot, knees bent to 90 degrees. Again, it can be down, no worries. It can be up, but it doesn't need to be any higher than hip height. Now we're going to press that left heel straight down. Toes remain lifted. Weight remains on that right leg. So that heel just gently touches. We bend that right knee, right hand to the top of the thigh. Left fingertips reach down towards your toes. Beautiful hamstring stretch as we square the pelvis. If you feel that right hip pull back, that's going to lessen your stretch. Square the pelvis. We have 3 of those shoulder reaches. Extend forward, circle the arm back, straighten your legs, but keep that left heel kicked out. And then as the hand passes by your hips, bend that right knee once again, reach down towards your toes. Reach it out, circle it up, circle it back, and again, have a seat. Bending that right knee. One more time, reach it out, circle it around, and once again, bend that right knee, reach down through those toes. Hold. Breathe. This time, reach it out, circle it back. As your hand passes by your hip, pull that left foot in. Hands to heart center. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Shift some weight to your heels and slowly bend your knees. Lower down as low as you can. Doesn't matter if the heels lift or if they stay down. If you can keep them down, keep them down. Cross, right arm over the left, crossing at the shins, tuck your chin towards your chest. Just make yourself into a tight little ball. Gently release the intensity of that ball and cross so now that left arm is on top. A little tuck of your chin. Release your hands right by your hips. Gently lower yourself down onto your bottom. Extend those legs out long. Flex your feet. Reach it high. Lengthen. Hinge it forward. Reach it out. Release your hands and relax the weight of your head. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Lower your arms to shoulder height. Soften your feet and ever so slowly roll it back. Take your time to get there. Each vertebra touches one at a time. And we pull that right knee in towards the chest. Hands to the shin, just below your knee. Pull it in nice and tight and point and flex your foot. Roll your ankle. And switch directions. And then just soften your foot. Extend that left arm out to a T. Use that right hand to pull that right knee up and open up towards your armpit. Working to keep that left side of the pelvis down. A little activation through those transverse abdominal muscles on that left side and your obliques on that left side. Bringing it back through center. Go ahead and extend that right leg. Bring your hands behind that right leg. Point and flex your foot. Roll your ankle. Just play with it. Checking in with how you feel. Now either soft foot or flex your foot if that feels okay. That's going to intensify the stretch down the back of that right leg and gently pull that right leg in. If it feels good to you, you can lift your upper body, activating your core. You want a little deeper activation, lift that left leg just a little bit. You don't have to. You can keep that left leg down. So we get a hamstring and calf stretch on the back of that right leg. We get some core activation as we lift that left leg, hip flexor activation. So lots of stuff happening. And gently releasing that upper body. Gently releasing that left leg. Bend your right knee. Right arm extends out to a T. Left hand to the outside of the right knee. And gently pull your leg across your body. Oh yeah. And then turn. Look out over that right arm. That feels super good. And breathe. Releasing that left hand, slowly roll it back to center. Extend that right leg, lengthen it, a little external rotation through your hip, and slowly lower your leg down. And allow it to come to rest. And we pull that left knee in, hands to the shin, just below your knee. Pull it in nice and tight, point and flex your foot. Roll the ankle, feeling that nice long stretch down the front of that right leg. And then just soften your foot, right arm out to a T. Left hand's going to take that left knee up and out towards your armpit. We're going to do our very best to keep that right side of the pelvis from rolling and lifting. So good little activation, obliques, and transverse on that right side. Just a really nice stretch through the inner thigh and the groin on the left. We bring that left knee back to center, extending that left leg, hands behind your leg. Just gently pull and point and flex your foot. You don't even have to pull. So depending upon how tight your hamstring is, your calf is, maybe you don't even need to pull. Maybe it's enough to just have the leg up. That's perfect. Just find that place that feels good to you. Roll the ankle, get all the directions. Give that ankle some love, feet some love. Now you can either soften that foot or flex your foot and use the strength of the arms to pull that left leg in. Again, if you want, you can lift that upper body. Just make sure that the neck says, yep, that's okay. I'm ready for that. Core says, yep, I'm checked in. If you want to, you can lift that right leg just a little bit. The closer it is to the ground, the more challenging it is. The longer the leg, the more challenging it is. Breathe. And again, if that foot is flexed, you're just feeling a deeper stretch. So there's a lot of stuff happening here. Just be mindful that it's the right choice. And gently release that upper body back down. Release that right leg back down. Bend that left knee. Left arm out to a T. Right hand's going to guide that left knee across. We do our best to keep the chest open towards the ceiling, that left shoulder to the mat, and turn and look out over your left arm. Find your breath. Big, full, deep breaths. Gently releasing that right hand, rolling it back to center. Extend that left leg to the sky. Point your toes. Lengthen that leg. Little external rotation through your hip. And slowly lower your leg down. As that left heel comes to touch, extend your arms overhead. If that's not great for your shoulders, reach it out to a T. And just really lengthen your limbs. So reach out through the fingertips. Create space in the shoulder joint. Reach out through those toes. Feel that space in the hip joint. You can get rid of the wiggles however you need to, and then gently relax. Let the arms be heavy, let the legs be heavy, and then just slowly pull those elbows down to the point of a field goal. So a 90-degree bend with the elbows. Fingertips are pointing same direction as the crown of the head. If that's not right for your shoulders, it's okay. You can have those arms out to a T. We're going to just do our best to let the back of the hands fall towards the mat. If we're taking care of shoulders, maybe they're a little tighter, your hands might be kind of up off the floor a little bit, that's okay. Just let gravity do the work. Don't judge where they are. Just feel that good stretch. And then slowly extend through that elbow joint, arms go long, and we're going to snow angel those arms down by our sides. Palms face the sky. Lift the chest, roll those shoulder blades underneath you just a little bit. Get rid of the wiggles, adjust however you need to. And of course, if being on your back isn't overly comfortable and you prefer being on your side, your tummy, in child's pose, up in a seated position, whatever it is, take a second to find a comfortable place. And as you find that space, just breathe into it. Let go of the rest of the world. Take a moment to thank your beautiful body, your able body and mind. That was a lot of work. A grateful heart for the grateful body and mind. Helping us to grow stronger, to keep those neural pathways open, to stay connected, mind, body, and breath. Some days may be prettier than others. It's okay. It's all about keeping a sense of humor and doing what we can. Meeting ourselves on our mat, honestly, wherever we are emotionally, physically, mentally, we're there. We're here on the mat. We get to be together. We get to move and to breathe. And as we stay here still, breathing, aware yet away, though our eyes may be closed, I encourage you to look around. Beauty surrounds you and gives you life every single day. Yet we rush past it, chasing what we think we need, forgetting what we already have. If you are lucky enough to experience this, don't take this gift for granted. Pause. Breathe. Find joy in the simple miracle of being alive. I share this with you one more time. Though your eyes may be closed, see the beauty around you. It gives you life every single day. Yet we rush past it, chasing what we think we need, forgetting what we already have. If you are lucky enough to experience this, don't take this gift for granted. Pause. Breathe. Find joy in the simple miracle of being alive. May you feel a smile in your heart, maybe even on your face. May that sense of joy stay with you all day long, each and every day. If ever you lose that joy, take a moment, pause, breathe. Find one thing to be grateful for. Hold on to that, let it guide you through your day. Know that I am always grateful for you and the opportunity you give me to help add to your life. I hope I do so each and every time we get to be together. As you are ready, however you wish, gently come up to a seated position, one that feels good to you. Gently pull your hands to heart center, a gentle tuck of your chin towards your chest. I honor the energy and the spirit you bring with you each and every day. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you, which means namaste.